We live.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. GMS Louisiana Saints back at you with another Shabbat Live lesson. Further, we're going to give infinite honors and glories to Yahweh. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and the word there to double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners. We're at the end. All right. But tonight we're going to go into a lesson. Furthermore, hammering in a point, as prophecy rolls on, it seems like the nation of Israel, 2/3, are drawn farther and farther away from this truth, though they be a rebellious house. All right. Here you have the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Prophecies are rolling in a domino effect, but it seems like Jake will be coming more and drawing near to the Most High, but 2/3 of Israel continually are proving it over and over their rebellious house. You can bring it out.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are much words.
And the words being spoken unto them are the words of this great book. All right. Not off our own vain opinion, but the words are inspired by the Holy Spirit, the Lashawan Kodash. We're not speaking on our own accords. We're speaking and telling you according to our history and according to prophecy. All right. This book concerns you, Israel. So we have a moral justification for being out there because this book and this heritage is attached to us and we're defending it. Scriptures say, I am set for the defense of the gospel. Keep going up.
Or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious.
They are most rebellious. Scriptures tell you that the whole head is sick, all right? But to be healed, in order to receive that ointment, you have to adhere to this law, statutes, and commandments. That's how you receive your antidote, your solution to your sickness out there, because you're mentally impaired, Israel, and that's causing you to rebel and go off. But how you will come back and be delivered is coming and hearkening to this word. Keep going up.
Verse 8. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee.
That's right. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee, because you have to humble yourself down and be the total opposite of rebellious for the Lord to deal with you. Scriptures tell you you have to become a new creature as a little child. But brother could get that biblical shot. You have to become as a new creature, a little child, in order to dwell in wisdom. Because the characteristics of a child is what? Easily taught, can be easily disciplined. All right. But you Jakes out there, 2/3 of Israel, you're uncoachable, as they would say. You're uncoachable, man. All right. Keep going up.
And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of the book was therein.
That's right. In a minute, we're eating this roll. And a part of that recipe, all right, to that meal is prophecy, the name of the Lord, your nationality, all right, identifying who your enemy is. Because in order to go to war spiritually, scriptures say put on a helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness. You have to know who your enemy is and how to defeat him. And it's all written therein in this great book. That's why it says eat and devour and consume it, because when you eat something and it has nutrients in it, it becomes a part of you. It helps you develop, all right? It gives you energy or whatever it may be created for. Keep going up.
Verse 10. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
No, peace, love, and the Lord loves everybody. Lamentations, mournings, and woes, man. Death and destruction that's coming to Israel. So this book is not all just the Most High having mercy, the Most High coming to deliver. The Most High is coming to do two things: deliver and destroy. All right, and there's a particular group that's a part of the deliverance, and there's a larger group, all right, and also particular that's a part of the destruction, man. All right, you got it out. You got that?
You want the Ecclesiastes? I got something for you.
You can bring out yours first and then get to Ecclesiastes.
All right, Con. This is Jeremiah 4. I'm gonna start at 18. It says, "Thou and thy doings have procured these things unto thee. This is thy wickedness, because it is bitter, because it reacheth unto thine heart.
Keep going.
My bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, alarm of war."
That's right. And when you have a battle that's on the horizon, you got watchmen that's on the walls waiting. All right. You got people blowing the trumpet and alarming and telling people, hey, look, we get prepared, get ready for the battle. All right. We got to gird our loins up and we got to get ready to fight. And only a remnant is going to get ready and prepare for that battle. And that's why we go out on the highways and chief place of concourse week in and week out, pushing out this word, because it's a great battle coming. And not many people are fit for that battle. That's why the scriptures say, I have come for the lost sheep of Israel. All right? The lost sheep. You got it, huh?
Another thing that's synonymous with woe. All right? Understand that we know that that's what? That's woe. All right? So in this book is written what? Lamentations, mourning, and woe. All right? And wars are coming, man. Spiritual battles. Literal spiritual, physical battles. You got you're just gonna have a whole plethora of battles that's coming in the near future, man. All right, whether it be with people, whether it be with missiles, whether it be with angels, all right, whether it be with demons, you just got nothing but a array of battles that's coming, man. All right, it says destruction upon destruction is cried.
Right, and destruction upon this, it says destruction upon destruction is cried. Cried by who? To prophecy means to tell before. We're crying and telling people, whoa, whoa, whoa. The first woe coming, the second woe coming, and the third woe coming quickly. And then they ask me, you got a precept up?
Yeah, going into what I'm saying.
Okay. And then they ask, well, what do you mean by woe? And then we go into what woe is and what that war actually is. All right. Not a war where you actually going in and enlisting in the society's branches of the society's army, man. It's a spiritual war going on. You got to prepare yourself with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. What you got is a qualm.
I got a little more.
Second. What happened?
You got it. You got it. Bring it out of me.
This is 16. I'm gonna start at 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack." It says, "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son."
That's right. It says the plagues draw nigh. That mean what? They're getting closer and closer. They're growing closer and closer. And we're out here speaking according to prophecy, but you're also seeing it, because if you watch what's going on the news, all across the four corners of the earth, prophecy is being fulfilled. It's nothing but mass death, mass destruction. All right, it's nothing but plagues, famines, and mourners and woes, man. So you seeing it, and we're actually saying it. That's why it's called prophecy. But you got it up.
It says, "As a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son within 2 to 3 hours of their birth, great pains compared to a womb."
That's right, because when you have a woman, when that seed is implemented into her, she has certain trimesters that she goes into up until she delivers, and then up until that time when she's about to deliver, she starts having those pains. Those, they call them contractions. All right, and that's spiritual, because the society, America, is having great contractions right now. All right, and that is that those plagues, those famines, and those earthquakes in diverse places, it's having those contractions, and then what's going to eventually happen? That water breaks. All right, and that child is ready to come. Her water breaks, and then what? That child is born. That's that man child. And that's Yahweh Shai, man. It's coming to deliver us. You got it out.
Hey, if I could add too, I done saw, a child being born. Well, whether it be of course, my children, but when those contractions are passing, like, she's actually about to give birth to there's an excruciating pain. Like it's unlike there's no way they can explain the pain to you, man. I'm talking about like extremely. It hurts so much to you almost be numb to it, and that's the state that America is in, man. This bitch is under excruciating pain, man. It done reached the root of the teeth. Like if you got a toothache, man, where the nerve is in it, man, because it's at its end. Got it, out.
That's right.
Says,
I got a precept for you too.
when the child coming forth, it's like not a moment. Even so, not the plagues be slack to come on earth. The world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. At this point, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle. All right, backing up what the brother said, there is a battle going on. There is a one of the battles that we are in right now is the information war. All right, it's a war between us and Edom when it comes to pushing information. You have one that's lying and blocking true information. You have one that's bringing out nothing but raw information to the people, man, or to the Israelites, or to the world, man. All right, that's just one of the battles. But it says, "Oh my people, hear my word, make ye ready to battle." All right, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. There you go, out.
That's right. Bubba shot Kaya, you can give me that word battle off Google.
All right, Con. I still got a little more in that Jeremiah 4 and that precept, all right?
All right, keep going.
It says destruction upon destruction is cried, Jeremiah 4:20. For the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled and my curtains in a moment. How long shall I see the standard?
It says suddenly, because we tell you the Lord, this prophecy, the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. So it's going to be too late before you know it. It's going to be already happening. It's going to be already in motion. It's not going to be time to prepare no more. It's not going to be time to lace your boots up and worry about if your shoes is untied no more, or if your armor is not strapped up right, man. You're going to be already in motion. You're not going to be in preparation mode anymore. You got it, out.
It says, how long see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet. I got that word battle for you.
You got it.
This is the word battle. I got in the online. It says fight a hostile engagement between opposing forces.
One more time, Mark.
It's fight or hostile engagement between opposing forces.
Between opposing forces, you're gonna have the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the hopeful elect, all right, on one side, and you're gonna have America and these other armies and nations on the other side, man. And it's gonna be very hostile because it's gonna be more than hostile. In fact, it's gonna be nuclear. It's gonna be ICBMs involved. It's gonna be a total desolate wasteland. America being on the wrong end of that stick, all right. And it's not even because the scriptures tell you that one angel could destroy this place, man. So it's not even going to be a fight. In Esau's mind, he's going to ready up and try to put forth the effort. But in the Most High who created Esau, all right, it's going to be no competition in this battle, man. But they got one on Google, like if you just type battle, the verb definition. I want to bring something out on that.
All right, Con. I got a little more good one than this one. If you got it, I'm just then you got it. Yeah. It says single combat, inner turmoil, circumstances, exercise of soldiers and gladiators, and fighting and fencing.
And it's a whole lot of inner turmoil going on here in America because this place is corrupted from the inside. It's inner turmoil going on, political, all right? It's military turmoil, political turmoil, educational turmoil, so-called religious turmoil, all right? Economy is in turmoil. It's all type of things that's going to contribute to America being destroyed. You got it, out.
I got
that. You got that word battle out?
Con. Yeah, some more.
Yeah, I had for it too. Bring out what he wanted. What he wanted.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Bring out battle where he wanted in Google. He wanted battle Google. I thought you said you had it.
Yeah, I do. I got it. I thought you were gonna bring it out, but I got the verb for it, and then I got battle in the Merriam-Webster, which has some good stuff. But this is battle on Google. The verb to fight or struggle tenaciously to achieve or resist something.
To achieve or resist something. So when you got something that's resisting you, it's opposing you. The society is opposing the word. It's opposing prophecy because it's going against it. And it's opposing the will of the Lord. So in order to achieve a wicked goal, but the Most High is sending us out on the highways and byways to get you people ready for the battle to achieve salvation. And you're not adhering it. So the society is in a tug of war. You got the righteous tugging on one side, and you got the wicked tugging on the other side. All right. You got things going on throughout the battle, but ultimately the righteous is going to win and pull that wicked through the mud, which you can liken that onto that nuclear fire. These people are going to get pulled through that nuclear fire because this word is going to devour them, man. And it is devouring you. The proof is in the pudding. Israel, you got it out.
Con. And I got a battle in the Merriam-Webster's. This is entry 3. A struggle to succeed or survive.
A struggle to succeed or survive. So you can liken that to the spiritual battle that we're facing. It's a struggle, and it's true to what out?
To succeed or survive.
To succeed or survive, because to whom much wisdom is much grief, man. Roughly paraphrasing, it's a struggle to stay and sustain in this truth. That's why you gotta always keep this near and dear to your mind. This is what is going to help us endure through the battle, and that's why scriptures tell you that our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but through the pulling of the strongholds down of the nation of Israel, man, and preparing you for this battle.
Con, I got one more. This is entry number 2. And when I read this word extended, just think about the faith and the patience of the saints. Us knowing what the end goal is and knowing that we have to endure to get there to win this contest, so to speak. An extended contest, a struggle or controversy.
Whew. A struggle or controversy, man. And the most High said he has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, and he's gonna meet you with nuclear fire, man, with the holy angels and those chariots, man. That's how this place is gonna be met. That's the solution and the end goal for this place, man. Nuclear wasteland, over with. All your hopes and American dreams is gone, man. So why hold on to that? Why not prepare for this battle and get ready? For your salvation is at stake. Could you give me James 5:1 up? If y'all brothers had something, you ever bring it out.
He said, I would not meet the man. That's your man. So the meeting
right
here. Go ahead, you got that's crazy.
I'm gonna get to the top though. This is Isaiah 47. And one says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees."
There's no throne. There's no throne, O daughter of Chaldeans. America, that whore that sit upon many waters, that have all the nations drunk. All right, you're nothing but prophecy, a piece of prophecy, man. All right, you're nothing but a place of captivity and another lesson learned for Israel, man. That's gonna be written about, just like the other captivities. All right, you know, different from Egypt and Rome, man. All right, and Greece. You held us in captivity then, and you reincarnated and you hold us in captivity now, man. We're gonna get out of here, Lord willing. And how we get out of here is bringing Babylon low, making her sit in that dust, telling you people, preparing you for that battle. That's how we achieve salvation. Uncovering and exposing this place for what it truly is. You got it out.
It says, "O daughter of Chaldees, for thou shalt be no more called to the delegate. Take stones and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thighs, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right. Because could you give me an Baba Kushal second Edges? The Lord's not gonna lift up any instrument of war, but they shall be scared if there's fight, because it says he's not gonna meet you as a man. Not this time. This is not Rome. All right. And it also tells you he's going to behold those that pierced him, man. All those people are being reincarnated back from Rome, and Yahushua is gonna come as an angelic force this time, man. All right. He's not gonna meet you as a man. It tells you he lifted up neither any sword, any instrument of war. You got it out?
Got it. This,
All right, you got it.
Second Esdras 13 and 9. It said, Lo, Marie 8. And after this, I beheld all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the voice of the multitude that came, neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor instrument of war. But
That's
only
right. The Lord is coming back with the hosts of heavens, man. So all these armies, that's why they call him the Lord of Sabaoth, man. Sabaoth. So he's coming back as an angelic being, and all you other nations, your nuclear power, your army is to no avail, man. So Russia, North Korea, China, all right. We know you behind the scenes gathering up your nuclear power, all right, in the valley of Yehoshaphat. But guess what? The Lord, it says the Lord, he neither lifted up any instrument of war. Bring it out one more time out.
It says, Second Esdras 13 and 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came,
the violence, it says the violence of the multitude, because they're not coming. You think Russia, China, North Korea, America, they coming to shake hands with each other? They're coming with nuclear power. Keep going up.
It'll tell you in Revelation that thus Babylon shall be thrown down with violence, man. It says, but only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had a Salaki. He lifted up neither hand nor sword nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
So all this nuclear power that you've garnished up, man, what is it going to do for you in that day? Because the Lord is not going to lift up any sword nor any instrument of war. The Lord tells you, I created the smith that bloweth the coals, man. Robert Oppenheimer. So the Most High put the spirit for nuclear power to even come into existence, man. So Yahushua is going to literally look at you and say, I created this. Really? And it's not going to even be a fight, man. And it says he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of the lips a flaming breath, man. Because the Most High is coming back with the fleet of hosts of heaven. And the angels going to be taking apart and destroying America, man. Babylon the Great is going down.
I got that out.
You got it.
Yeah, I got
Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it in the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and she shall be found no more.
That's right. It says she shall be found no more at all, because Jeremiah tells you it's gonna, neither the Arabians shall pitch tent here anymore. So why would you hold on to this play? You got it?
Yeah, I got the word throw down right quick. This in the Strongs. Let me get it out.
All right, come.
G6. Balo.
It says to throw or let go of a thing without caring where it falls.
Without caring where it falls. Hey, and when you brought that out, it kind of brought to my mind a scripture that says, "The heathens are likened unto a drop that fall out of a vessel, man." Because these heathen nations, who's getting delivered out of America? You could think about it. The elect is being delivered out of America. Who's being destroyed? 2/3 in heathen nations, man. So they're going to be thrown down with Babylon and not cared about at all, not caring where it falls. And it's going to be made desolate.
I got one more.
You got the more?
It says to scatter, to throw, to cast into, and to cast into is gonna be cast into that lake of fire, as the as it says that this he seen as a sea mingled with fire, man, as he was in the chariot, man, this place. So it's getting cast in. It says to give over to one's care, uncertain about the results.
To give over to one's care,
uncertain about the results.
And not caring about the results, man. So
for real.
And hey, Most High got the spirit on this American society. He's giving you away to the things that you care about, man. And then you going to your lust, after your lust, man. Because ultimately you're going to be caught up, and we're going to be beholding you, Lord willing, will that number on that sea of glass, man. All right, and reigning with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai as joint heir, and coming back down. All right, because it tells you that New Jerusalem descended from heaven. So we're gonna come back down and what? Take you other nations down, man, and establish righteousness. And you are the people who are gonna have it. You are the nations are gonna be in continual employment, justified by the words of the Lord and the prophets. You got it out.
Gone. This is what I had quoted. This Revelation 15:1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues.
Right, and that 7 trumpet could be likened to that 7 last plagues, man. All right, and that 7th plague is that nuclear fire, man. That third woe. When this place is all our work and our labors will be rewarded to us, man. When this place is totally obliterated off the face of the earth, man. You got it out. Keep going.
Yeah, it says, for in them is filled up the wrath of our power. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory, well, that, of course, that was the point, over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of our power.
That's right, and that's the elect, because we're going to get victory over that beast. And notice it says beast, man, because that's that whole EU NATO structure. We're going to get the victory over that. We're going to reestablish righteousness, and that whole beast is going to be destroyed, man. You want to say something? You got it.
Yeah. In order to be a victor over something, they have to be one that's being defeated, man. In order to get victorious, or get the victory over something, they have to be a defeater, or one that was defeated. And there's a prophecy that haven't been fulfilled yet. You haven't seen that daughter of Babylon, which is modern day America in the scriptures, be mingled with a sea of glass. I mean, with a sea of fire, man. What that means, parabolically speaking, is gonna be what? Here with those nuclear fires. It's gonna look like as if it was water on fire, man. But though, yeah, we know the water can't really be on fire. So what that means? That the whole place is gonna be filled with that fire, man. All right, from the nuclear missiles and the destruction. You got it out.
Yeah, and it says victory over the beast. In order to obtain victory over something, you got to be in what? A battle, right? A battle has to take place. You got to have one that's victorious. You have to have one that fell short, that lost, man. And America is about to lose it all. Everything is being stripped from you, man. All right, you got it, Zaquan.
It is Jeremiah 49 and Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land, and a great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder, broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have made a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, that has not thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast stricken against the Lord. The Lord has opened his armory and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Hey, it says the Lord had opened his armory. That's why they call him. That's why he's called the Lord of Sabaoth, man. Brought forth the weapons of his indignation. Indignation being that righteous anger. So this place is going to be righteously destroyed with that nuclear fire, man. The Lord mustered up the host of the battle and bring them forth together for this occasion, man. You got it.
I want to say something too. If you're a man that's into weapons and different things like that, you have a room to yourself, an armory room. Right? Just no normal shit that's in that. You know, you don't have just the average everyday pistol in there and different other bullshit that people buy from the store. You have a select number of killing instruments. And that's when you go into that armory, the Lord tell you it's a like a magazine.
The magazine of weapons.
Magazine of weapons. So just like when you go, you know, like old boy, you know, 007, and he hits that button and that whole wall moves. What you see? You see a bunch of different exotic shit you've never seen before. And guess what? The nuclear missiles is an exotic weapon. You don't see them every day, but they're gonna be used. They're gonna be detonated. All right. And guess what? The Lord's gonna allow Esau Edom to bring out his armory, shit that you never heard before, and shit that you never seen. High tech weapons, microwave guns. All right, all different types of host of new age technology, bullets, scud missiles, tanks. High tech shit. They got tanks now that can go down there 100 miles an hour, man. You know, they go look at the Russian technology of the weaponry that they have, man. Even compared to the Edomites over here in the U.S. All right, they're on a different type of level, man. You if you're allowed to be here, excuse me, in that day, you're gonna see with your eyes weaponry that you've never seen, even by the Most High. Look at the actual angels or the vehicles of the Lord, the chariots. That's a weapon within a weapon, man. You never seen them before, but you're gonna see them flying and blasting and shooting shit too, man. But Lord gonna let the angels get down over there. Right along with our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, he's gonna get down on another level. That's why the brothers brought out earlier. He would not meet thee as a man. He's coming back as a powerful angelic force, man, ready to destroy. You got it out.
That's right up.
One of the main reasons too, he gonna be throwing Babylon down because what's found in Babylon and other parts of the four ends of the corner of the earth is the prophets. So as he said in Isaiah 31:5, as birds flying, will he defend Jerusalem? The Lord also coming to defend a people in a process of destroying a place, man. All right, it's salvation by destruction. So the Lord prophets is found in her, man. Don't it say the blood of the prophets cry out within her, man? So in Babylon is found the prophets, man. You got it out.
That's right. Brother, that James 5.
I'll grab it for you.
That James 5:31.
I think Ryan was holding something.
You had some Riley.
I got the James for you.
You got it up.
This is Isaiah chapter 13. I guess I'll start at verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. They just
right. Oh no, you got it up. Slug.
I was just gonna say that's the elder brother was talking about earlier. Hey, all these different nations have exotic weapons that have never been seen before, and those Medes right there talking about those spiritual Medes, that North country in Jeremiah 50 verse 9, Russia. And over these past couple of years, Russia's been unveiling weapons that are, and even the U.S. military's top heads will admit that it's more advanced than what they have. Hypersonic weapons and different types of missiles that are nuclear capable that are going to be used to come against Babylon in that day and turn it into that biblical lake of fire. and where it says they shall not regard gold or silver. When the time comes for the Most High to put the Spirit on these nations to push that red button to shoot those nukes, and they're not going to have a second thought about it. No peace treaties or peace talks or weapons bans are going to do anything about it. Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. And hey, as the arrows are symbolic for the myths in the scriptures, those bows are symbolic for the silos and other launch platforms that are going to shoot it, because what do bows shoot? Arrows. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Because in Babylon, everybody that's not of the elect of the nation of Israel is just going to be the fat and the fuel of the fire. But here's going into verse 19. Here's what the brothers have been talking about Babylon getting thrown down and becoming a heap, a waste. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And Sodom and Gomorrah got hit with fire and brimstone from the sky, and the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, as pursuant to Revelation 11, verse 8, the United States is going to get hit with that modern day fire and brimstone, those 200 million nuclear warheads.
I got one to back up what you just said, how the Lord going to make them do it. He's going to make them shoot those arrows on America. Man. This is straight to the point. Ezekiel 38:10, it says, thus said the Lord, Yahweh, it shall come to pass. I mean, it's going to happen. That at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
That evil thought being then not regarding gold or silver, because if you know anything about Cold War history, the U.S. and Russia, which was known as the Soviet Union at the time, had a policy called MAD, mutually assured destruction, where they knew that if a nuclear conflict took place, at least in their minds, they thought everything would be destroyed. So that kept them at bay. But during this third woe that's coming, which is going to eclipse the Cold War or any other war in human history, that evil thought's going to come into their head to where they're not going to regard that. It's just going to be kill or be killed, and they're going to empty their entire armory. Every nuclear missile on the face of the earth is going to be fired in that day, and the majority of them are going to hit Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. It's going to become a desolate, uninhabitable wasteland. Whereas it said, neither the Arabians shall pitch their tent there. And we know that Arabians like to down the desert, and nobody's going to dwell in this nuclear desert that the United States of America, Babylon the Great, is going to become. And it's going to stand as a memorial as to how not to govern the earth and what a wicked kingdom looked like, and ultimately what the judgment and punishment is for afflicting the apple of the Most High's eye, the children of Israel. And hey, going back to the beginning verse in Ezekiel chapter 2, this is a book of lamentations, mournings, and woes. These are the times we're quickly coming into. And hey, to you sincere Akim out there, you should be in that spirit of wanting to get the hell out of here and doing everything you can not to be those that are stricken with those bows and arrows in that day.
That's right. Before you can get that, can you bring up Revelation 18:1 for me?
I was actually right there.
You got it.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
That's right, because banging a brother up, all right, Babylon is falling. America is going to be overthrown, and it's going to be rendered nuclear desolate. Brother just read, the Arabians shall not pinch tin anymore. It's become a habitation of devils, a hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, man. So that's the end result of Babylon. It's not going to be raised up again anymore. The Most High overthrew Babylon with that nuclear fire. You got it. You could read verse 3.
And hey, as it says in Ezekiel 34, the Most High is going to spread the line of confusion on it. And that goes into no more boundaries Like how if you look at a map, you see these states have the different outlines on it. There's going to be no more boundaries in Babylon. It's just going to be a desert, an unlandmarked desert from one end, from the east coast to the west coast, from north to south.
Where it just said that in the word throw down, and don't care where it fall at, man. When it says that she shall be thrown down, as the scriptures connect with each other. That line of confusion is going to be where Babylon get overthrown, and the Lord ain't going to care where she falls at. What state is on top of what state? Florida going to be on top of Utah, man. You see?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to.
More or less, going in also to the missiles. Even like the Lord said, I'm going to make them of a mighty effort, man. They're going to hit their mark. They're going to bring forth utter destruction. Those missiles have what we know as GPS capabilities. And guess what? These Russian nations, you can look this up if you want to. These Russian nations been having those destinations of certain missiles where they want them to go. Whether it be different major landmarks over here in America, different prominent buildings and shit, they already got them already pre-programmed to go where they're gonna go at. And like the president, they're gonna fall. Really, those missiles gonna have the spirit of the Lord on them, man. They're gonna fall wherever the Lord want them to fall at. They ain't gonna fall. A lot of you niggas gonna fall on your heads, man. All right. This is real. This is cancer serious what we talking about. All right. Those missiles are gonna burn this place up. Going into 2nd Kings, the 3rd chapter, man. They're gonna melt elements. How much serious can you get when you have a device that's able to melt elements, melt people into that dust, man? All right, that Sarah Connor scene is a real scene that's gonna play out on the earth, man. This ain't gonna be like Big Man and Little Boy that left shadow different people on the wall. This shit is gonna be like a magic trick. All right, 1 minute you're gonna see shit, you're gonna see people, and the next minute everything is gone, burnt to a flame, man.
Hey, if you don't mind, if I can bring it out in Joel chapter 2 real quick, it backs up exactly what you said. 1 second, you're going to see people and everything going on, and then the next second, nothing. This is Joel 2, verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Yeah, nothing's going to escape. All right, we don't care. This is going to be like the scene of 2012 where you got people jumping and putting luggage on the plane, going down a runway, trying to fly a plane, man. All that shit going to get tore up, man. All right, think you're going to make a great escape. You ain't. The bulk of you Americans over here on the shores of America, you're not going to escape. The bulk of you Edomites, you different nations, this is your last stop, man. You're gonna die on the shores of America in the third World War, man. All right. There's a right, man. The Lord's gonna spread the line of confusion over here. America's gonna be one of the biggest deserts on the planet Earth, man, in the near future. All right. I mean a damn desert. The Lord tell you how why this place is gonna be a desert. You're gonna put all type of doleful creatures over here, all type of different wild exotic animals over here that's only gonna live here. Nobody's gonna live on the shore of America. This place is going to be nothing more, all right, nothing more than a memorial. When the Israelites are in the kingdom of heaven, this place is still gonna be burning. How about that? You're gonna still be able to look over from our homeland, all right, with our different grandkids and children, all right, and different Israelites, and look over and remember this place as a memorial of what we went through and what it's like to go off against the Heavenly Father, man. This is what happens when you slavery. We are a testament of what happens when you go off against the Heavenly Father, right? The Lord's going to get rid of this damn burden, all right? This prison house that we're living in, man. He's going to burn this goddamn place. And yes, your children and your grandkids are going to ask you, hey, Papa or Grandpa, what's that place over there? You gonna be able to tell a story because you went through the experience of being over in Babylon, man. Right? You have a story to tell. You know, go ahead, Hop.
You want me to reread verse 3 in Revelation 18?
Kind of.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
This is Revelation 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
That's right. Because not only are those nations drunken with the wine and the philosophies of this American civilization, but they also drunk with the idea of garnishing up their nuclear power. All these nations, Russia, China, North Korea, Turkey, the United States, they boast themselves in nuclear authority, nuclear power. All right. They're not saying, man, look, we can square up one-on-one and I'll throw these hands with you. They're saying, no, we're gonna detonate these missiles over there. All right. Now let's duke it out with these nuclear missiles, man. These ICBMs. You got it up. You have one?
I got James for you that I was holding. This James 5:1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." You want me to keep going?
Bring it out one more time for the top from the top up. I'm there now. I'm sorry.
This James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
All right, keep going.
Your riches are corrupting and your garment moth eaten.
That's right. So you elites, man, garnishing up your riches. All right, going over there and in these doomsday purple underground bunkers. All right, garnishing up your riches for the last day is going to be to none avail, man. All right, because those nuclear missiles, once it renders America desolate, all right, we're gonna come and get you. How about that, Esau? All right, it says we're gonna be turned from fishers to hunters, and we're gonna hunt you from the clefts of the rocks. So Esau, no matter how much riches, how much gold you stored up, it's gonna be used for our sake, man. All right, all your riches are gonna be stored up for us. So keep hauling all this gold and silver up, and we're gonna come and get you, man. All right, you got a due date and the expiration date, Esau. Keep going on.
So like it says, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be witness against you. And the debt, look at their debt. Their dollar is no more, no more power behind it, man. And the gold and silver is cankered, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
Right, just like the brother said, the U.S. currency is decreasing daily, man.
True.
All right, that's why the brother said, "I will stir up the means and that shit would not regard your silver or gold, man," because Russia already knows what it's hidden for. Vladimir Putin, that's why the Lord got him in that spirit that he's in right now. He's ready to go at any moment, man. When they interview him, when he talks to the press, he's throwing shots at America, man. It's not just shots like you could get over. It's nuclear power shots. I got something backed up behind this. You got it, Doc.
They got a summit that's coming between Putin and Biden. I think I put the article in the WhatsApp this morning. They got that summit that's coming. Hey, and like you say, they've been throwing shots. You a bloody man. Oh, you ain't nothing but a killer. Or you ain't gonna live that long. Come on, it's up there, man. You got it.
Vladimir Putin, didn't he tell Biden he hopes that he gets well soon, or I hope that he has a long life, or something like that? Come on, man. He didn't mean that.
For real.
You got it out.
Yeah, when a rich man tell you he wish you nothing but the best, he don't wish you nothing but the best, man. You know, he just saying that for the cameras and for the people that's in front. They don't really wish you the best, all right?
And if I could say,
go to the next one, the next verse, go to 5. Well, go to 6.
Yeah, I was reading down to it anyways. It says, "Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crying.
Right. So who are the hired laborers? Us, man, the Israelites. We the hired laborers that reap down the fields, that put in work. Carpenters, truck drivers, working at these different grocery stores and bullshit jobs. We're the hired laborers, man. We're the prisoners of war, right? Because you have taken us through war to come over here and be on your plantations, man, your job. And it says right here, which you have kept back by fraud. What is the fraud? Before Israelite man even touches his money from a paycheck, you already dab your hands in it, man.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
The false
I got
income
you too
tax,
on it.
the income tax, the federal income tax. That's the shit that you do, man. You a damn devil, right? A man puts in, here it is. You require the man to work X amount of time of overtime, but when he puts overtime in, you take even more money from him. Then give me real quick. I'm gonna get right back to you. All right? Give me that Baruch
Oh,
real
what?
fast.
You got it, bro.
Baruch 3.
I got something to back you up too to prove what you're saying, too.
Yeah, bring it out while I on.
All right, this was the Messiah in 15 and 12. But they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. For say they, we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means.
Yeah. Usury, man. All right.
Market for gain.
It's another word I wanted to say. It's exploitation, man. You basically exploit us, man. All right. NFL, NBA, even at college football, you got them young boys running up and down the field, crashing into each other 20 miles an hour with helmets and shoulder pads, but they ain't getting paid for that shit, man. All right. Going to these goddamn school, these so-called institutions and shit. But I got the picture right here, what I wanted. It's Baruch 3 and 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. All right, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which have departed from the Lord our power, man. All right, we are subject to payments over here. And that's your fraud. The taxation of Israelites. You did it back then in the Roman Empire, and you're doing it today. Ain't nobody been taxed more than the Israelites, man. In these slums, these barrios, here it is. Just to live comfortably over here in America, let alone New Orleans, all right, Texas, and these different states. You got to make at least 40,000, 50,000 a year, man. Because everything is shot so goddamn high. Just to get a house over here, or just in New Orleans, is taxed 3 times over. Then you go back, and then you go back with these auditors, and all of the so-called J communities. What you've been doing is gentrification. You go there and get auditors, and it's documented in the news down here. Auditors that have taxed 600% on their houses, saying that their houses is worth 600% more than what it once was. A nigga might have bought a house for 30,000, 40,000 out here. Now that shit is skyrocketing, man. He can't pay them taxes. What you gonna do? You gonna take it from under that, man. You all about plotting and scheming. You a fucking serpent, man. You know what you be doing, especially with the money, with your money. That's why I was trying to ask that question. Who face you see on the money, man? It's Caesar's face. It's Edom face, man, on the money. This red dog, man. So that's how you better know, like the brother wanted to, you better know who your enemy is, man. You better know the trickery and the schemes and plots of your damn enemy, man, because he plays games. This devil plays games, man, at an all-time high. Go ahead, you got it.
Hey, if I can say this, backing you up, because it says we're subject to fines and payments, but how do those fines and payments come into place? The scriptures tell you, woe to them that sow unrighteous decrees. These laws come into place because this legal system, this American justice system, man, this U.S. Supreme Court, it has a death grip on you Israelites, man. And this system has to be taken down, man. That's one of the main vice grips, death grips on you Israelites, man. This court system. So how is this court system going to be overthrown? You think these laws are just going to be taken out of the book and not being and stop being implemented? No, man. The Most High got to deliver us with that nuclear fire. You got it out.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it.
20. You got it.
Okay. Just to back up what the elder brother brought out in Baruch, what brothers are bringing out that this is a place of no rest for Jake, and Jake's constantly a prey in this hellhole. This is Lamentations chapter 5. I'm gonna start at verse 4. We have drunken our water for money, our wood is sold unto us, our necks are under persecution, we labor and have no rest. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
Hey, when we labor and have no rest in the society, a guy 1:6 says what? We drink, but ye have enough. You clothe yourself, but ye are not warm. And he that earned wages earned them to put it in a bag full of holes. So by the time you get 40, 50, 60 in the society, what do you have to show for it? You got arthritis, diabetes, gout, all right? And you satisfied with a 401k pension plan, man? A set income, like you Jakes call it? I just want to be set, man. I want a set income. Get out of here, Jake.
Niggas happy, man. With a 05 Mercedes C-Class, man. The paint peeling off that bitch. You niggas is happy, man. You know? Yeah, like you see, got gout, big fat ass old lady. All right, main dog in a bullshit house, man. You niggas happy over here. And Jake and he feeding you the bullshit. And you love the shit, man. You know? We have literally watched you niggas go even deeper into the coma, man, in the last 2 years here in Babylon, man. Niggas being rock asleep with all type of George Floyd and all this other bullshit. You niggas going back and deep into the coma, man. Well, just gotta kill the bulk of you, man. There's nothing else to do but to kill for the Lord, to kill millions on top of millions of Israelites, man, at one time. All right, that's why those missiles are sitting over there in Moscow. All right, sitting over there in Japan in them silos, man, warming up, man, to destroy you niggas, man, destroy you goddamn Edomites, you other nations over here, man. Thus said the Lord. All right. That's scripture, all right? And we can't, the Lord and the prophets of the Lord, we can't wait to see that destruction, man. The Lord will cut you niggas into sunder with those missiles, man. They're going to be turned up to the highest power, man. When they detonate, the Lord going to leave a hole in the earth, man. All right? And it's going to be beautiful, man. It's nothing more than a beautiful thing to see the Lord destroy and to take down our enemies and put them at our footstools, man. And to grab you goddamn gutter rats, you know, to lock them in the spirit though, but grab you nations, different nations that's gonna be in those bunkers to grab you out of that hole, man. All right, kick down the motherfucking door, man, and grab you out of there by chains, man. For you to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven as slaves, all right. Evelyn Rothschilds, you other goddamn dried up, pixie, flaky devils, man. You losing hell motherfuckers, man. We're gonna grab you up. All right, all you that are part of the different levels of Illuminati and shit, we're gonna grab you up, man. And you know it too, man. You know that your little small world's coming to an end, right? This evil utopia that you have made yourself, man. It's coming to an end. That's why you have come out and made you have made different reports about how the so-called UFOs are real, man, and how they coming up against you damn devils, man. There's reports out there how the UFOs have turned on the nuclear silos, man, and started doing countdowns, man. Had you devils scared out your goddamn boots, man. You know what's gonna come. You know the so-called black man, Latino, Native American man, all of the the new founding power of the elect gonna get powers over here, man, and keep tearing up shit. That's why you need to hear all this different shit in place for us, all right, and for the Lord when he comes back, man. But they ain't gonna help your red ass. But go ahead,
Hey, Add to you, Yakanai said that in Zechariah 5 that the curse of the earth is in the house of the thief, man. That swear it. Which that curse of the earth is the chariots, man. All right. There, well, he must have left out, but in Zechariah 5, I'm gonna let you grab it real quick. All right. It says, this say he unto me 5 and 3. This is the curse.
It goes forth over the whole earth.
Yep, that goeth forth over the whole earth. For everyone that steal it and steal it shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that swear it shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
The curse that is talking about that goes forth over the whole earth is talking about the vehicles, all right, or the chariots of the Lord, man. It's gonna come back with all power and majesty, man. All right, being in motion by Michael, Uriel, Raphael. The different angels are gonna come back and lay down law, thus said the Lord. But the Lord gonna get it in first, though. All right, just like any other great general or big general, there is lieutenant captains of the old times. Not these niggas today, man, that sit back billions and millions of miles away in a goddamn room sending back orders. The Lord gonna bring back the old times where a real king gets out there with his men and lead the charge and throw that sword up in there. And you hear that mighty roar, man. That's what's gonna happen when Howard Shai come back. And hey, guess what? All those men that you shitted on, all those different men that you didn't put in jail behind his word, you didn't beat us up, did different shit, talk shit, throw shit on us, man. Those are gonna be the same men that get these powers too, man. The power that is spoken for, the power that coming from on high, man. What you gonna do? That's what the scripture said. You're gonna be willing in the day of thy power. You're gonna be willing. You're gonna be begging. All right, when these different men get that power from on high, man. When the true king makes his grand entrance, all right, into this realm, because giving that one in the apocryphal, I said, well, one realm should be fighting against another realm. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when that come into play, man? All right.
You got it up.
I'm gonna keep going. I will bring it forth, said Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of the thief.
Who's the house of the thief? Start with you bankers, man. You top merchant bankers of this society, man. You Rothschilds, you Oppenheimers,
Gettys.
You Gettys, man. You DuPont. All right, you Fords and Clintons of the world. You Obamas of the world, man. You the ones that it's talking about. All right. Read that part again.
It says, I will bring it forth, said Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Right. Jesus Christ, we love the Lord. You always swearing. Somehow you love the Lord and shit. You don't love the Lord. You love Satan, man. We know that the gig is up. All right. The biggest lie on the planet Earth is up, man. Everybody know that the so-called white man or the nation of Edom, or you Edomites out there, you love Satan, man. All right. Point blank, period. That's who you love. So the gig is up. Go ahead, Up.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
Yeah, so these different chariots, man, are gonna remain in the house of the robbers. They're just gonna be here, and it's gonna get so bad to where, like I said earlier, in the previous videos, it's gonna get so bad to where them chariots is gonna be sitting in the skies, man, for days and months at a time. You ain't gonna be able to explain that. You ain't gonna get Anderson Cooper to Anderson Cooper. All right, Olivia Pope, you ain't gonna be able to spin this motherfucker, man. You ain't gonna be able to spin that story, man. Oh, don't worry about it. That's just a glitch in the sky. No, you're gonna have to explain that, man. Why is the chariot big as Texas sitting over this motherfucker, man? Why is a chariot as big as the United States of America sitting over the skies hovering? You got to explain that, Esau. That's why you devils are shaking in your boots. That's why you devils have literally with that orangutan that just got out of office, you motherfuckers have literally put together, all right, a space force. What the fuck you gonna be doing up there, man? It's funny. This shit is funny, man.
Yeah, that shit real.
They're not gonna be baking cookies,
This is crazy, man. Yeah, what you got though?
I got the one you wanted in the Apocrypha.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2 Esdras 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another.
One more time, let that marinate.
This is 2 Esdras 13 and 31.
This
and
just how bad. This just showing you how bad things are gonna get on the planet Earth, man. All the way to the end. Go ahead.
One shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another.
One city, one place against another, which is nothing more than class riots, race riots, all right, and different riots or fights amongst the realms. Go ahead,
One people against another, and one realm against another.
And give me the word realm. What is a
How
realm?
Get it, got it.
Yeah,
It
what
says
is a realm?
a kingdom, a domain under a sovereign royal jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Kingdom. This is it says the government, the rule. It says read you, it says a domain which something is dominant, a knowledge domain that are interested in communicating them. But this the point. The point is a domain under a sovereign royal jurisdiction, man. And that royal sovereign jurisdiction is the what? That's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. That's the kingdom of.
And that realm is going to be fought with the two realms that are going to meet is this physical realm down here on the planet Earth against a spiritual angelic realm of the heavens, man. Those two are going to collide, all right, and make war with each other. But there's only going to be one victor, and we already reading the prescript of who's going to win that fight, man. The fight is fixed, Esau. It's already scheduled for you to lose. You're going to take that L. You're going to go down, goes Frazier. All right.
It also says a spear of activity, the area of power.
A spear. What is a spear? A world.
A world. Circle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The different the collidings of different worlds, man. All right. And we know that the Yahweh Shai is not of this world, but that world is going to collide with that actual world. World of Yahshua is going to collide, or the king of Yahshua is going to collide with the kings of this earth. That's why I tell you that he's going to come back and take many crowns from off the different rulers' heads, man. He's going to set a dominion unto himself and like joint heirs of his dominion, which is us, man. All right. That's why you're seeing the Israelite man, woman, and child it has never been since a time where the Israelite man and woman and child have been so destined or so eager to seek spirituality, man. Jake is wearing a beard. Jake is coming back to the beads. Jake is coming back to the anointings of oils.
Stones.
Huh?
The stones.
The stones, man. And being spiritual. Right, and using that Hebrew vocabulary as they once did. All right. and being actually looking at their brother as that tender man that they used to, man, having love for one another. That's never happened before until now, man. That's why the Lord told you about that miracle. It's gonna be a miracle.
Work a wonder in your day that you wouldn't believe even if it were told to you.
Yeah, this is that miracle that's being worked right now, man. That's why we tell you that everybody is back. Don't look at every man as a flesh and blood man, but look at that man as somebody spiritual from back then, man. Because those men that were in the Bible are back now, man, doing that same job, doing that same life. All right. That was it. What up with anybody? That was it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's all I had up.
Yeah, man. So with that, we was definitely in the spirit. We hope that this lesson was damn sure edifying unto you and to those who needed to hear it. All right. But as we always, anyway, we're gonna give we'll say Shabbat Shalom and we'll give all praises, glory, and finance to Yahweh by Shem, double honor to the men of GMS and the elders of and the elder apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.